What's going
Speaking
on,
of,
guys? SheonCage352 here with my two special guests, Morpheus Jr. and Foofy and they play GTA with me a lot, and we have a few things to say about this biker DLC, what we like about it, and the little things that kind of tick us off. So, I personally enjoy it. You know, the missions are fun. I love the bikes, I love the clothes, but the whole money situation is what's really throwing us off, and I'll let Morph tell you about that because he witnessed this and it really aggravated him.
yeah, I'll say so. First off, let me say right up front, I love the DLC. It's creative. Uh, has a lot of great things about it. I love the bikes, the
Mm-hmm.
clothing, the little side jobs you can do.
That's right.
A lot of fun, a lot of fun. The businesses that they came up with are just outrageous. They're fun as shit.
Now, I wonder how
Uh,
many can you own at once? You have four,
You
right?
can own yes, and you can actually own five. You can own one of each. The only one I
Ah,
don't own right now is the cocaine operation.
okay, so I
Not
only
sure I
have the
want to be
money
a narco.
counterfeit.
Yep, I own the document forging, the cash counterfeiting,
Mm-hmm.
the meth lab,
Mm-hmm.
and the weed farm,
Ah.
and they are all just. You can even ask Fufi. They're cool. Each one of them is cool in their own right. They each have their own little thing that is just. I mean, it's hilarious to walk
The
in and watch it all
details
at
are
work.
Yeah.
amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
staffed.
Yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
they're
was
You
very
know,
staffed.
they're
surprised. I was like,
just,
oh my god, there's money
yeah,
in a washing
that's,
machine.
yeah, it's, I mean, the little details
Mm-hmm.
that they paid attention to are just amazing.
Yeah.
Well, being the meth lab connoisseur that she is, because of Breaking Bad, she especially
Every
enjoyed
season,
the meth
every
lab. Yeah,
episode.
yeah. Oh yeah, she especially enjoyed the meth lab because yeah, it's very real.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit to walk in there and you actually see the chemicals on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
You see them mixing these chemicals. You see
Mm-hmm.
all the little the I don't even know what you the little pressure pots, whatever you want to
Oh.
call them. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just so happy with the entire thing. Um,
No,
really
I
having a
love the
blast.
bikes. The bikes are really great, and like
Oh yeah.
you work on, you've even like you said, you told me before you worked, you worked on a bike, like the
Oh
one
yeah.
that you have in the
The
game.
well, the new most expensive one, and I don't remember what they call it, but it
Yeah.
looks just like a Suzuki Hayabusa that's set up for drag racing. And yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've actually worked on a couple of those. So yeah, it was really fun to purchase that, and
Mhm.
the the Tokyo Rising livery for it is excellent. I mean,
Mhm.
I absolutely love it. But yeah, I mean, it had all the businesses going, and we had everybody in, and we were doing some of the club contracts is what they call it. It's
Yeah.
set up just like the heist room, and you
Mhm.
can go in there and they change. So,
Mhm.
you know, you do one or two and they all change and you can do new
Oh,
ones.
okay.
So that's
See,
really
I
neat.
haven't done
Oh
those
yeah,
yet.
it's really neat. Oh, and they're fun. Like I said, we actually did one earlier tonight. The what they call POW. It's
Mhm.
a guy who's being held in the jail, and you have to literally go break into the jail, kill
Mhm.
cops, find the keys, open the cell, and get him out of there, and then take him to a safe house.
That's awesome.
And it wasn't easy because I had to find the damn keys, and trust me,
Yeah.
that was getting to be a little trying, but you know, we managed to pull it off, and it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Um, but the only thing that has really killed the DLC for me is the fact that when we had the document forging business up and running, and we
Mhm.
had a ready to do a sale and did a sale, and I had Fufi and another tank in with us helping us.
Mhm.
And I mean, the sale, we had to do the seaplanes. where
Yeah.
you take the seaplanes, you have to fly low so you don't get caught by the cops.
I kept
You have
falling
to
off of
fly.
that plane.
Oh yeah, well, and you have to
Yeah.
fly into the red smoke, and you have to make the drops.
Yeah.
And I mean, all
I
said and
actually
done,
did
this,
one on a boat. I had to make the drops on a boat.
yeah, and I mean, like I say, I enjoyed all of that. Okay, I mean, some of it's not easy,
Yeah.
you know, and I mean, I've failed some of that in the finance and felony, and I've learned.
Mhm.
But we spent probably a good 20 minutes doing this sale.
Yeah.
270 $227,000 sale, I should say.
Yeah.
And which is a good amount of money, no doubt.
Mhm.
And when it was done, I asked Fufi and I asked Tank how much they got, and they each got 5,300 bucks. And I'm like, okay. So I bring up inventory, go to cash, and I don't have the ability to share the damn cash.
Yeah.
And I was so upset. I mean, I literally just quit out of the server immediately. I was just so PO'd. That's the only thing about this DLC that I
Yeah.
seriously don't like. There are some things I'd love to see added in,
Mhm.
no doubt.
And I don't
Uh,
see
you
why
know,
they couldn't add that in. I mean, you can do that already with like simian things.
You can do that with a lot of things. You can do that with a lot of the missions that you do.
Mhm.
You can do that with captures,
I
and
mean, hell, you
you
can
know
take you can kill someone for their bounty and then give them that bounty. So why can't
that's correct. That's correct. So why in the hell
yeah.
am I not allowed to share this with, and we've talked about this before. I
Mm.
know that there are people out there that just like with the finance and felony, well,
Yeah.
I spent all the money to set this up, so I should be
Right,
getting all the
right.
money back. Well, that's not a crew mentality. That's not a biker gang mentality because, you know, you're more concerned about yourself than you are about the
Yeah,
entire crew or gang.
exactly.
So, and that's fine. You can be that way, but
Yeah.
that's not the way I'm going to be.
No.
And that's not the way I want to be. I want to be able to share that money with
Oh
my
yeah.
other people so that because they're the ones helping me do it, they're taking the time out to do it.
Mhm.
If it comes time I have to steal supplies for these companies, they're going to be the ones with me going to steal the supplies and shooting
Right.
people and
I
keeping
mean, hell,
getting my back.
you've got one person going one way. It's like, all right, I'll go this way, you go that way, and we'll
Exactly.
meet with the products.
So
But
they're taking their time, they're taking
mhm.
their effort, they're spending their arms, using their armor, uh,
Mhm.
and here we do all of this, and I do a sale, and they get 5,300 freaking dollars.
Yeah.
Pardon me, but if I was on the receiving end of that, my reply would not be something I'd want to say in this video. And that's really the way I felt that night. I was so mad. I
I
just
bet.
literally quit out of the server. But everything else about this DLC I love. So that's one thing that they have to fix for me. That's it.
Yeah.
There are some additions, which we were talking about here recently. Number one, a sidecar for one of the bikes, or give me a bike
Yes.
that has a
Yes.
sidecar, because
That
that's
one
just something
bike,
that.
I could even see like, I mean, like well, that one up at the top, um, the trike bike,
The
with like
trike,
the big
yeah, the trike,
wheels out there. I could
Mhm.
see a sidecar, you
Yeah.
know,
yeah,
See,
yeah,
I was
even if it
hoping
doesn't
that
come
that
with one.
yeah, I was hoping that, since it didn't show it with the sidecar, I
Mm,
was hoping, well,
it
maybe you
could be a
take it in when you mod it.
customization. Yeah.
And nope, no
Nope.
sidecar.
yeah,
Nope.
yeah.
And that would
But
be
the
a great bike for
liveries,
a sidecar too.
well, yeah, and I mean, but the liveries, the mechanic,
Mhm.
got your mechanic in your clubhouse, the
Yeah.
clubhouse
I mean,
itself.
some people, I know
These are
some
all
people are probably
fantastic
like,
things.
oh, don't, it's not worth having a bike shop in your clubhouse, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
It's
it
just,
is.
yeah, it
Sorry, it
is.
is. It's neat.
Especially if you're
Mhm.
especially because of the fact that you have to be in a public lobby to do this. So,
Yep,
why would you want to drive all the way to the mod shop when you can just do it right there?
yep,
You know, you don't
yep.
have to
Mhm.
go
I'm in a
anywhere.
total agreement. I'm in total
And for the
agreement.
fact that your friends who are in the crew with you can keep their bikes in that garage.
That's correct. As long as they're in your biker gang, all they have to do, yep, their bikes are right there in the garage with you, in their
Which is
biker
what they
club.
should have done back in the CEO things.
Yeah,
Um,
we talked about that too. There were a lot of things, just like in the felony and finance, you
mhm.
could have three associates. That sucked.
Yeah, that really did. Because
How
I
can you
mean,
run a business with
when
three
we all
people?
play,
Three
there's
people?
about 4 to 8 in the session with us anyway. So,
Exactly,
you know,
exactly. So now we have something we could actually have eight people involved in it, in the same thing.
mhm.
And it's like I said, I mean, they did so many right things with this,
Yeah, they
so
did.
many right things. Uh, and just one that absolutely pisses me off. That's it.
Yeah.
But the rest of it, I love the clothing,
Yeah.
the new tattoos. There are some really cool tattoos.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Uh,
I was enjoying going through those tattoos. I had about $3 million, and I'm back down to the thousands because I spent so much.
yeah, yeah. I spent on this update. You don't want to know. Uh,
Now,
real close to
didn't you say
16 million.
also with like the whole money situation that there was a lot of people that were, many others that were also upset by
Oh
this.
yeah, when that happened, I sat down and immediately fired off an email. I haven't heard
Mhm.
anything back on the email.
Mhm.
Then I went into the forums, and I posted there, even though it's not a place for complaints, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be just for tech support. I even put it right down. I know this isn't where I'm supposed to do this, but I was angry.
Yeah.
Uh, and yeah, yesterday and today I kind of have been just trolling through it, and I found 7 or 8 other comments specifically aimed at the exact same thing. So I know I'm not the only one who's upset about it.
Yeah.
These are people who the same as me.
Mhm.
If they spend big money to do all of this, they do it for their crew.
Yeah.
So that they can improve stuff for their crew.
Right.
And that's what my whole thing was with the felony and finance. That's why I bought the business. That's why I
Mhm.
bought the big warehouse, so that if we did a big sale, I could, hey, everybody's going to get a couple $300,000 out of
Yeah.
this. But they didn't. So
No.
guess what? I didn't do but one big sale. That was it.
No. And I know,
Because
Fufi,
if I
you were
can't,
upset too, just because you don't like feeling forced into public lobbies to do these sort of
No,
things.
no, and I don't think that I should be forced
Yeah.
to go into, that's exactly it, to go into a public lobby
Mhm.
in order to participate
Yeah.
in using this content.
Yeah.
well, and
Um,
especially with the
Because
modders out there,
exactly, and there's all
that's
kinds
the
of
biggie.
warnings. Oh, don't go in public lobbies because you'll get blown up and hacked and all kinds of shit. But you have to, otherwise you can't. What good is your laptop if you can't use it?
yeah.
And then
I just don't like them forcing it,
yeah, and
forcing it
then
down my
and,
throat.
and then when you do get a business and everything, the guy harasses you even if you're in a private session.
Yes, he does.
I'm like I'm
Yeah,
like, "Oh my God, I'm being harassed by this
he sure
guy."
does.
Yep. Your supplies are running low. You better get back
So,
in there.
yeah. So when are you coming in? When are you coming
Yeah,
into the public server? When are you coming into the public server?
exactly.
Like, shut the hell up.
I mean, I have
But
been I've been lucky enough to find decent public servers lately.
Well,
Um,
yeah, you can
but
find them if,
you know,
I mean, you
I
spent
had to
enough time
search about
looking,
10
but
times, but
yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, and that's great for people that want to do it, but for those of us that want to participate in it, I
mm,
don't necessarily want to deal with
right,
all
when
of
you
the
just
other
want to
muckety
relax
muck.
and have fun and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it kind of takes the fun out of it when you have to worry about, Joe Schmo following you to your place.
so why
Well, I
not
mean,
make it to where there have to be 15 or 16 people in the server? It could be private or public.
Exactly.
If it's private, then you
yeah.
have at least two biker groups in there. So
Mhm.
I mean, Fufi made a good point. What they're trying to do is get more interaction between players.
Yeah, but people are not like
Which
that
I
though.
don't have a
Some of them
problem with.
are,
No, they're not.
and but
No, they're
some
not.
are
That's the
not.
thing. That's what I was just going to say. There are a whole bunch of assholes out there
Yeah.
that like nothing better than to
Mhm.
go out there and just screw up somebody's
Oh
day.
yeah. When I was
Yeah.
playing the
That's
other
it.
I mean,
day, before I found a session with a couple other people, I was about 5 inches from my warehouse and I got blown up.
yeah. And that's the thing. What fun is it if you are trying this,
Yeah.
you try every few minutes to start this up
Yeah.
and you can't even start it up because
Mhm.
you've got, some asshole,
Mhm.
excuse my French, that is blowing you up over and over and over again and is like
mhm.
just unrelenting,
Yeah. And
Yeah.
some of them, they
you
just
know?
they squat and they wait for you.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they'll do it over and over and over and over again,
Mhm. It doesn't even
So
have to
if
benefit
you
them,
can't
but
even
they'll
get
do it.
started, so then, people, then you hear the argument of, well, then find a new server. Well,
Yeah.
why in the hell should I have to go through all of this
yeah.
so that I can participate in content
That I
that
want, that I am, really want to use and, use
and
and
have actually
yeah.
probably paid, paid real money for?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I
There
bought
you go.
quite a, at least 2
There
star
you go.
cards.
I mean, if we're still putting money, real money, real life money into this,
yeah.
you know,
There
give us
should
some
be a
options.
thing where it's like, okay, there's about 10 to 15 people in here now, and,
Yeah.
everything is active now.
Yeah. There you go.
And then
That,
if
and that's
Yeah.
I think
people
that
start
would be more
leaving,
than fair.
some things
Yeah.
get a little, they get closed off.
Yep.
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
I could be perfectly okay with that.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. And that would get a lot of people to want to come in and play.
Yep. Yeah, because it would open up stuff that they could do in a like we're talking about being able to
Mhm.
go into a private server instead of having to come into a public one.
Yeah.
So they
I
would be
mean,
more
and
open to
like
coming in
you
and
said,
doing that.
I understand they're trying to, they're trying to get people to work together, but some of them really don't want to.
Yes, there are people out there that don't play well with others,
Oh yeah,
mhm.
yeah,
you
I know a
know?
few of them.
Yeah.
So anyway, getting off of that, what would you say? I mean, how would you, rate this DLC overall? Would you say it's
Uh,
so significantly, I can't speak, significantly better than the CEO or Finance and Felony?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually,
I would
I
say
definitely
so.
give it a significant over. Like honestly, it was a 10 in my eyes until I
Mhm.
ran up on the money sharing problem. That's
Yeah.
the truth. Um, and yeah, it dropped some with that for sure. Uh, but still, it's still heads and tails over finance and felony.
yeah. Other than the money issue, what would you say like you would like to see added into it?
Uh, just for me, I'd like to see my panel delivery van
mhm.
Mm-hmm. That
and a
one's a
bike
big
with a
one for me.
sidecar.
Yeah. Now there
That's it.
are
For
there are supposed, unreleased content that's supposed to be coming soon. I don't know when. I'm assuming they're
Yeah,
gonna do something like like the lowriders thing where they were adding cars every few days or so.
which is
Um,
cool. I can
yeah,
deal with
that's
that.
really cool.
okay,
There's
how about
supposed to be some outfits and but they're supposed to be really
hairstyles?
expensive. Yes, hairstyles. Because
Long
when I think of a
hairstyles.
of a girl biker, I think of like long, either straight or curly hair and things
Mm-hmm.
like that. But I did not see that at all. And some of the hairstyles that we got, oh, did they make me cringe?
I know. And how hard would it be for them to give us one or two, even just
mhm.
one or two long hairstyles?
Even if it was
I
the
mean,
hairstyle that biker that the bar lady has in our
I know.
clubhouse.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a Gemma Teller hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. I love her hair. If they can give her that hair, why can't they give that to me? I'd be all
Exactly.
over that. I'd
Mm-hmm.
be okay with it,
I love that.
you know? But
No, I
instead they gave
know.
us like,
Yeah.
female mohawks, and I'm just like, no,
No.
no,
No.
it doesn't work. No.
I saw one. I'm like, it just looks like they just chopped off her ponytail and said, "There you go."
Yeah, exactly. You know, I just, that's give us some long hairstyles. And I know I harp on this every time we do this, but
I
for
know,
crying out
but
loud,
it's
just,
true. Because every
just
girl's
this,
starting to look the
why
same.
don't you just, I know, why don't you just start listening? Give us one or two long hairstyles.
This biker DLC, I don't know if you knew, but there was actually a petition that was going on that a couple of bikers, actual bikers, actually started.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's what made Rockstar want to do the biker DLC.
Really?
But there was an actual petition, and
Cool.
these guys, they went in and they said what they would want to see and what bikers would want to see. Um, but yeah, that was,
Awesome.
yeah.
Wow.
So that
I
was
But
like
pretty
yeah,
that.
cool.
That's cool.
I'm
Yeah.
in total agreement over the panel delivery van.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah. See,
I would love
m-
that panel delivery van,
yeah.
and
Well,
to
see, I
have
more than
don't,
our
I
I
crew
don't,
saw it
emblem to come on
once.
the side of it instead of the freaking hood.
Yeah.
I don't think too many people saw that, but with which download, which DLC was it, honey? We had to go and do we had to go to the bikers. Um, which one is over
It was
across
the
from the park?
CEO stuff.
Is that the Ballas?
Um,
I think it's the Ballas that are over
Mhm.
across from the park. Okay.
yeah.
We had to go
Um,
over to their clubhouse to get something.
Mhm.
And literally, I've only seen this thing one time in the game.
Mhm.
And we
yep.
got there, and I had to jump in it to move it out of the way so we could get in there to get it. And I'm like, it's coming, it's coming.
And
My panel delivery
yeah.
van is
And I
here.
sat for the longest time. I just stood there and just looked at this thing, and I'm just like, wow. I want this. This
Yeah.
is what we wanted.
Yeah.
And we
Honestly,
never saw it again.
I thought that, they would add something like that
Oh
along
yeah.
with
See,
this.
we were pretty sure. We thought, well, okay, this is probably coming with this biker stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And then it
because we
didn't show
saw it
up,
at the
and I'm like,
clubhouse.
Yeah.
wah wah wah,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm hoping that with like the coming days that they do these unreleased, and I put this in air quotes, uh content, that it will maybe show up.
I hope so.
Honestly, because I saw that, like, the Lost MC Slam van. I actually did up my lowrider as my own personal slam van because I was like, I want one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if y'all haven't done the halter vest
Hmm.
in additional colors, if
Hmm.
because right now it's only showing up in black. If you haven't done that in additional colors, give that to us in additional colors, because
Yeah.
that I love that top, but it only comes in one
Oh,
color.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I have that.
Mhm. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The halter biker cut.
Yep.
Yep. I love that. It is just it is so hot, but they should have given us additional colors on that.
Yeah.
Sorry, but they should have.
I mean, you're a real clothes fanatic, and I know so am I.
I a huge clothes fanatic. I mean,
I
every
mean, I
time
spend so
content comes
much.
out, I'll buy every single item that comes out.
Yeah.
Whether I'm gonna wear it or not, I end up buying it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
because
you seen the
eventually
new
I do
weapons?
find places for it.
Yes, seen the new
Yeah.
Yes,
weapons. Like
What do you
them
think of
actually.
those?
do like the new weapons. I
Yes.
thought the pool cue was cool.
Oh my god, the wrench is my baby.
Why did I know that was coming?
I could see that.
I enjoy that wrench.
Yeah, I could imagine.
And the mini SMG, I think that is
She
probably
loves the
my
mini
new,
SMG now.
Mhm.
that's my
Mhm.
new favorite gun.
Oh, and
Love that
speaking
gun.
of the weapons, did you know that you can melee while on a bike now?
Ah, that's
No
cool.
way.
Yes. Yes.
That's cool.
You have to hold down X and press L1, I believe, and it will hit things. I was playing the other day,
Wow.
and it's in my one of my randoms videos. A friend of mine hit a cop with a pool cue.
Oh
uh,
Really?
shit.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
God.
fun.
That is awesome.
So you can just whack people with pool cues and wrenches.
Yeah, see, I love that pull cue. I was like, oh
Most
yeah.
of most of your melee weapons you will be able to use on your bike.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, I liked that. No, Antoine, it was funny because he couldn't figure it out. I was trying to show him, and he's like, I can't do it. He took him forever to figure out.
Something else that I would have liked to have seen them come out with,
Mhm.
thigh-high boots,
Yes.
leather thigh-high boots.
Yes.
Those would have been really cool. Um, and I have actually seen, um, I don't know what that they call them, old ladies, biker old ladies. I mean,
Mm.
we have a lot of biker gangs here.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen them wearing those, and there's
Really?
like a practical no, there's a practical reason for it.
Oh
Really?
yeah.
You take that skid down, you crash and take that skid down that pavement. Yeah, you need,
Yep.
and
Yep.
so there's
Mhm.
They
actually,
used to
so
actually be
I've
called
actually,
nasty feet, if I'm not mistaken.
is that what they were called? Okay, I
Yep.
didn't know what they
There
were
was a
called.
company that made them called Nasty Feet. Yes, and that's what they were
Wow.
made for, was protection.
I would have liked to have seen some of those.
That
I
would be
I thought
cool.
that I thought that was kind of that was kind of a letdown for me that we didn't see,
Mm.
a couple of colors in those.
Oh dear God. Well, I think we've all said what we needed to say. We mentioned the sidecar. There's definitely things that they need to fix. The money issue, that being the biggest and utmost important.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
and
see, I just
hmm,
thought of something,
mhm,
and I realized when we are in
mhm,
um when we're in the motorcycle club
yeah,
mode,
mhm,
for whatever reason,
mhm.
tagging and untagging on the map is
Oh yeah,
I,
she's having problem
I'm
tagging
having
things. Yeah.
problem tagging stuff. And
Really?
because I'm the one
Yeah.
that tags while other
Mhm,
people shoot and he drives.
mhm,
And for whatever reason, I can't tag. Once I make a tag
mhm.
on something, I can't untag it and re-tag.
Hmm.
So there's no way of
Okay. See,
tracking
I
down a moving
didn't.
target.
I played yesterday and I did not have that problem.
We were having that problem the other night, and I'm like, I
Yep.
can't change the tag. I can't change
Hmm.
it. I can't change it.
Well, see,
So,
but were you driving and tagging, Z, or were you tagging for someone else?
I was driving and tagging.
There
okay,
you go.
see,
Oh, okay.
Driving,
yeah,
she's tagging.
Mhm.
yeah. See, and we've always been able to drive and tag doing
Yeah.
the other things,
But
but for
I have
whatever
to actually
reason,
stop the car and untag
Mhm.
to
so
allow
that I
her
can,
to tag something else again.
yeah, and
Oh.
by then we've lost where we were at,
The time.
Mhm.
with we've lost the time, and
Yeah.
we, and
I have
it
not
makes it
noticed that,
very,
but
very hard to keep track of moving targets
mhm.
if I
Well,
can't be
they
tagging
certainly
while
need to
he's
fix
driving.
that then, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
So
Yeah, I'm glad she
I
thought
for
about that
yeah,
because
I
yeah.
Yeah.
forgot about that until just now.
Mhm. Wow, I had not noticed
Because
that before.
it was rather problematic the other night.
Mhm. Wow. Well, that's another thing they need to get on then. But I think, like I said, I mean, for what it is, they did a good job.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
I love the bikes. I love the clothes. They could improve on the hair, and they need to fix the money and the
Who
tagging.
knows?
Um, and what else? Oh, have you tried the one of the features when you're all riding on bikes together? You can set it to a certain mode or something.
Oh, you mean the driving? Oh, damn it! I know what they
No,
call
no,
it.
no,
The
Yeah,
not
formation.
yeah, the formation.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we tried that.
How was that?
It's a little hard. A little
Really?
hard.
It's yeah.
Yeah, it
How
gives
does
you a
that work?
circle. It gives you a circle that everybody has to stay in.
And what
Um,
happens if you
and
don't?
while, well, I don't think anything bad happens while you don't, but while you do,
Uh-huh.
it actually repairs your bike if it's been hurt, and it
Mhm.
actually fixes your health.
Ah.
So yeah, so it's a little hard to get used to,
Mhm.
but it definitely has positives
Mhm.
because yeah, it actually adds to your health,
Yeah.
and it fixes your health and fixes your bike if it's hurt. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool thing.
Let's see. I mean, is there anything else that you can probably think of? We talked about the garages and how we like how the friends can
Oh,
keep them in
we
there.
did find out what happens the other night
Hmm.
when one of your members abandons the club.
Oh, what
Oh yeah,
happens?
that is so cool.
It was funny.
That is
What happens?
so cool. Tank was getting he had to claim what do you have to do? He had to kill me
Claim,
off radar.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
had to kill me off radar for one of his dailies. So when
Mhm.
the night was done, I said, "Well, go ahead and leave the crew, and then
Mhm.
you can kill me."
Mhm.
And when he left the crew, it came up on my screen. It says,
Mhm.
"One of your members has left the crew. He is marked for death."
Oh.
Said, no shit, no shit. I didn't have to kill him. All these people kept coming trying to kill him. It was
Oh my God!
hilarious.
No
Yeah,
way!
they
What, like
sent
a
game
bunch of
I'm
a
sitting
bunch
generators
here
of
players.
bikers?
rolling. I'm
Mm-hmm.
A
sitting here
bunch of
rolling.
bikers came
Yeah,
to kill him?
yeah. Well, they were
They
in
send a hit
vans. They sent
squad.
them in vans.
Oh
They
my
sent a hit
God!
squad in van, and we actually managed to kill the first hit squad. So a second one showed up.
It was
I'm
That's
funny.
I'm sitting here.
great!
I'm rolling in the aisles. I mean, I'm laughing my
Oh
ass off.
God!
Tank's like, "What did I do?"
I still have that video footage saved.
Oh dear
I need to get
God!
that up.
That's great!
But yeah,
Yeah,
when
he
you
was sitting there
abandon,
trying to figure out what he did. So yeah, when you abandon your biker gang, be ready because you're gonna get
because
killed.
a
Oh
hit squad
God!
will come after you.
I love it.
So
That's great.
yeah, oh yeah, it was absolutely funny as shit.
Oh man. Now I'm gonna have to join someone and just leave just to see what happens.
Yeah, oh
To
yeah.
see what
You
happens.
have to. You have to. It's great. It really is. It's great.
Oh God. Well, on that note, I think we have said all there is to say about this DLC. I mean, we were all very excited about it. I mean, it has this, it right now it seems like the good really outweighs the bad, but
Oh, it does.
For sure.
there still is that money issue and that tagging issue that needs to
Yeah.
be
Some
fixed.
kinks that need to be worked out.
Yeah, definitely. So, with that being said, I'm gonna end this and let you two go. Thank you for participating in this, especially for the
No
third time
problem.
because we had some trouble the first time.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time.